Um, you said we're waiting to exhale, and what's interesting is that the movie came out 30 years ago, and we were waiting to exhale 30 years ago. So I think a big question to ask, and I'd love for you to just reflect on any of it or share what it comes to mind for you, is are we still going to be waiting to exhale 30 years from today? Like the little baby that's your grandbaby that's 3, is she gonna be waiting to exhale when she's 33 in the year 2055? Are we gonna be waiting to exhale in the year 2085? Because
Well, I'm
and to
gonna
me, that's why change is so important, is that what does it take for us to get to the point where we're not still waiting to exhale? Because you can't hold your breath forever.
right.
So tell me what your thoughts are on that. Like, what does it take for us to just say, yeah, all that suffering, all that stress and pain and anxiety that came from racism and miseducation, everything else, that's a thing of the past. That's not true. Because if you listen to Malcolm X talk, it's like he's talking in 2025. So
Absolutely.
that tells me that maybe we're not making as much progress as we'd like to make. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts?
so many things I want to say. First of all, I show my kids James Baldwin's documentaries and Malcolm X and teaching them about the past so that they can better understand where we come from. You always say that the market, that the past behavior in the market is no indicator of the future behavior of the market. So I would love to think the same thing is true for us as we go into the future. One of the things you talked about is doing for the culture. I don't know if you came to Mia James and I had a vending booth at ABC, and right there I had a sign that said "Do it for our culture." For the culture is what it says, and it had a picture of cart animated group of people. I definitely hope that, I mean, part of the why in Black on the Platform is to combat analysts' prediction that in 2053 we will have a zero average as Black wealth. I want to do something about that. I don't believe that just waiting for that time to come to see if it's true is going to be the right choice. We have to take action. So we definitely need to support one another. And it's not just about going to a business directory and supporting people in that directory. It's emotional support, it's mental support, it's financial support in some cases. I always joke about, my cousin Pookie still owes me that money, but I have given money to family when they've needed it. Right? I try to walk the walk and not just talk the talk. And so educating my children about the history where we come from, both in my family and not only the history of the Black American experience, but also the Johnson legacy, and teaching them so that we can identify if, our youth culture, they look at us like we're just old people who don't know what time it is and what's going on. So it's really important when I send out so not to digress, but I also hold the Johnson family meetings, which my cousin Herman and Pamela came to me and asked me to help co-create this Johnson Legacy Council, which I did for a while. Like it was more than a year, and then this and the work you do made me think about the family meetings, and so we started doing those. My
Uh,
children,
I enjoyed my Johnson family meeting, by the way. I got
thank
to meet
you.
the families, so
They
that was
love
very
you.
nice.
Yeah, no. And so it's not just like, oh, I'm working with Dr. Boyce and, I'm fortunate for this, that, and the other. It's, come on, Dr. Boyce, be part of this. My point is we have to like really do the grassroots, get in there and be willing to spend our time and our energy and invest in one another. Um, and so for me, I feel very fortunate. Like I feel very fortunate every morning to hear you talk and be part of this B1 community. It's like I found my people, I found my tribe. The same thing with my sisterhood.